down your notebook, close all those browser tabs, and just let your shoulders drop. Take a slow, quiet breath with us right now. Today's episode is not a hard study lesson. There are no tests, no complex grammar rules, and no pressure.
Today is a safe space for anyone who feels utterly exhausted by English. If you've been feeling guilty because you haven't opened your app in days, or if the thought of joining another English meeting fills you with dread, we see you. You are not lazy, and you haven't lost your ability to learn. You are simply experiencing language burnout.
It's a very real cognitive wall, Leo. When you force your brain to constantly process a foreign language under stress, it eventually pulls the emergency brake.
Oh, absolutely. I hit this wall hard about 5 years ago. I was working full-time while trying to master an advanced professional certification in English. I was forcing myself to study 4 hours every single night after work. One Sunday evening, I sat down at my desk, opened my grammar book, and my eyes literally couldn't process the letters on the page. I felt a wave of deep physical nausea, closed the book, and just burst into tears.
That total physical and emotional shutdown.
Yes, I felt like a failure. I thought, I'm just not built for this. But looking back, my brain wasn't failing. It was crying out for rest. I was pushing through extreme cognitive fatigue, and no amount of willpower was going to fix it. I had to completely stop studying for 2 whole weeks to recover.
That story hits so close to home, Leo. We live in a culture that preaches grind every day and never skip a day of study. But that toxic productivity mindset actually destroys long-term fluency.
Did you ever fall into that grind mindset trap, Maya?
Big time. A few years back, I decided to do a 100-day intensive vocabulary challenge. I committed to memorizing 30 new words every morning and reviewing them every night, no matter how tired I was.
30 words a day on top of daily work? That's massive volume.
It was insane. By day 45, I was so mentally drained that hearing English audio gave me an instant headache. I was snapping at my friends, I couldn't sleep, and worse, I started hating the language. I had built up so much friction around learning that the sheer sight of my flashcard app made my heart race.
How did you get out of that negative loop?
I deleted the app, put away my flashcards, and gave myself absolute permission to do nothing English-related for a month. And do you know what happened when I came back?
Tell us.
My speaking was actually smoother. While I was resting, my brain had silently consolidated all the vocabulary I had crammed into it weeks before. Rest isn't the enemy of progress. Rest is where memory is actually built. If you are feeling burned out right now, please do not force yourself through another intense study session today. Use our 3-step restorative reset to heal your relationship with the language. Give yourself absolute permission to pause. Step 1, stop the guilt immediately. Tell yourself, taking 3 days off to rest, my brain is an active part of my fluency strategy. Drop the study materials without feeling like a quitter.
Switch to zero friction input. Step 2. When you feel ready to reconnect with English, do not open a textbook. Listen to a relaxing ambient podcast. Watch a comfortable comedy show with subtitles in your native language. Or listen to soft English music. No testing allowed.
Adopt the 80% energy rule. Step 3. When you resume practice, never study at 100% capacity. Stop your study session while you still feel slightly curious, leaving 20% of your energy in reserve. This prevents future burnouts.
This simple reset removes the anxiety from your routine. You shift from a mindset of punishment and duty to a mindset of curiosity and comfort.
Think about how children learn languages. They don't sit down with grammar workbooks for 8 hours a day until they burn out. They soak up language through play, stories, rest, and natural interaction.
As adult professionals, we put immense weight on our shoulders. We expect ourselves to work 10-hour days, manage families, and still speak flawless English in every evening meeting.
Be gentle with yourself. Your brain is a living organ, not a computer hard drive. If you are tired, your vocabulary will shrink temporarily. That is completely normal human biology.
The goal isn't to study until you collapse. The goal is to make English a sustainable, pleasant part of your life for the next 10 years. Trade perfection for peace, and watch your natural reflexes return.
Let's move into the vocabulary lab to reflect on 12 gentle, restorative words and phrases we highlighted in today's episode. Language burnout. A state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by prolonged study, stress, or overwork. Cognitive overload. When your brain receives more information or pressure than it can process at one time. To pull the emergency brake. A metaphor for suddenly stopping an activity because continuing is dangerous or impossible. Dread. A strong feeling of fear, anxiety, or deep reluctance about something that is going to happen. Toxic productivity. The unhealthy obsession with constantly being busy or studying, leading to guilt whenever you rest. Consolidation. The biological process where your brain turns short-term memories into stable, long-term knowledge during rest. Friction. Mental resistance or difficulty that makes an activity feel hard, stressful, or unpleasant to start. Restorative. Something that brings back your strength, health, energy, or peace of mind. Zero friction input. Consuming language in a way that requires zero mental effort, testing, or output. For example, listening to soft music. Sustainable. capable of being continued over a long period of time without causing exhaustion or damage. Reserve. Energy or resources kept unused so they are available when truly needed. To soak up. To absorb knowledge or feelings naturally and effortlessly from your surrounding environment.
Let's finish today with a very soft, calming, shadowing lab session. Repeat these 2 restorative affirmations out loud or quietly in your mind. Phrase number 1, releasing the guilt. Rest is an active part of my fluency strategy. I give my mind permission to pause.
Phrase number 2, choosing peace over pressure. I trade study pressure for natural flow, building a sustainable routine for life. Wonderful job! You have done more than enough today just by listening and breathing with us.
Go take a walk, drink a cup of warm tea, and leave your study books closed tonight. You are doing great, and your language will be right here waiting for you when you are rested.
If this session brought you some peace today, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and send it to a friend who is working too hard.
Rest your mind, honor your energy, and keep your mindset calm. See you in the next masterclass. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.